You must be really excited for the wedding, right, Linda? Have you already put on your wedding dress and all that?
I have, yeah. Why do you ask?
I mean, it's really a big deal. We're finally gonna be together.
Actually, I'm just going to go home.
Wait, what? What do you mean? The wedding starts at 2, doesn't it?
You just do the wedding by yourself. I can't be with you. I won't marry you.
Hold on, what is all of this about? Did something happen?
Well, it's not you. It's your mom.
My mom? Well, I know that she can be a bit strict at times, for sure.
I just never thought that she would say the kind of things that she did to me.
She really did overstep some lines, I agree. I know how you feel, though. My mom has always talked to me like that ever since I was little. That's just how I grew up.
But that's horrible. She's your mom. How could she do that to her own son?
It's fine. You just need to stay strong and get through it. Think of it as a kind of test before we get married.
How could you say something like that to me? What is the matter with you?
I just think it's a little silly to pretend like you didn't expect at least a little bit of trouble from your mother-in-law. But don't worry, once we're married, we can just make sure that you two keep apart. How does that sound?
I don't want to see either of you.
But why? What did I even do? Is this about my drinking?
Oh no, it isn't that. If anything, I'm grateful for the drinking.
Wait, what is that supposed to mean?
It really doesn't matter. I just can't trust you anymore. I don't have it in me.
Look, I know that my mom can be a lot to put up with, but just because she's my mom doesn't mean that I'm gonna be just like her. You can count on that.
It doesn't matter. I've already stained my dress with tears and makeup. It's too late to fix anything.
Okay, please, just talk to me. We can talk this out.
I can't. I don't even want to remember what is your mom was saying to me. Just thinking about it makes me want to puke. I just need to go home and clean myself up.
What got you so upset? I'll give my mom a piece of my mind if I need to. Where did you go?
I told you, I've already gone home.
Did you really just go home because my mom was mean to you? Is that all?
Yes, that's all. Are we done here? This whole conversation is just causing me more stress.
No, we are not done here. What are we gonna do about the wedding? I have people from work, old college buddies, and a bunch of other people who are looking forward to coming to this.
I really don't care.
You think that just because both your parents are dead, that you can just not show up to your own wedding? Do you have any idea how selfish that is of you?
Look, it really doesn't matter. It isn't even your fault, but I just can't do this anymore. Can't we just see that we had a good run and end it all here?
Wait, no, don't go. You have to at least give me back the dress. I'm the one who rented it.
My name is Linda, and this was supposed to be my wedding day. I was so upset that I could hardly think of what I should do. It wasn't like I could go running back home in the cold air outside in just a wedding dress. And to think, I was so happy until just a little while ago. I have been dating Nick for a year, and we were about to get married. I've always wanted kids, and part of me saw this wedding as a step toward having some with Nick. We matched on a dating app, but that was something that his mother could just not wrap her head around. She was also telling me such awful things and causing me nothing but pain. Today, she told me something that I don't think I'll ever be able to come back from. But in order to tell you how I got here, I think I should rewind a little bit first.
I really think that you should reconsider the wedding.
Excuse me?
I just really think that you two aren't a good fit together.
I don't get this. How can you say that? You were so excited for us when we told you about the wedding. What happened?
You misunderstood. You shocked me so much at the time that I couldn't think straight.
But our wedding is next week.
Oh, don't you worry about that. I don't mind paying the cancellation fees, whatever it costs. Just break it up with him before it's too late.
I don't get it. Why do you hate me so much? What did I do to you?
Well, it's just... There's no reason. I just hate you.
But that is not a reason. Won't you at least tell me what I did to make you so upset? I love your son and want nothing more than to marry him.
You want a reason for why I hate you?
I just want to get along with you, and that's it. Whatever it is, I want to fix it if I can.
So you really, really want to know why I hate you so much, huh?
Yes, please. I would love to know what I did to upset you so much.
I guess our vibes just don't really match up. There. Are you happy now? Is that a good enough reason?
You don't like my vibe? Well, what can I do to fix it?
It isn't something that can be fixed. It's just a matter of nature. There's no way to fix any of this. Do you understand me? So you better listen to me when I say that I don't want this wedding to happen.
Please don't be like this. I don't know if you realize this, but you said some really hurtful things to me.
I don't care what kind of person you thought that I was, and don't project your insecurities on me.
But Nick wants to marry me too. Doesn't that mean anything to you? Are you still against it even then?
Why don't you tell me where you went to school?
Does that have anything to do with why you don't want us to get married?
Just answer the question.
I went to trade school. I think you knew that already.
Well, I will only allow Nick to marry a woman who's graduated from an Ivy League school.
Wait, what? Are you serious?
That's right. And she's got to be on the dean's list as well, otherwise she will just simply not do.
I'm sorry, but I really think that in today's society, what college you graduated from means a lot less than it used to. In fact, I remember you saying something like that as well, so why do you care about this now?
I guess my opinions just changed. Have you always kept the same opinions your whole life? I guess that just means that you're really incapable of growth then, aren't you?
Well, look, I don't know what else to tell you, but it seems to me that we're at an impasse. I'm afraid that you're just going to have to get used to the idea of Nick and I marrying. If you don't want to come to the wedding, I understand.
I promise you that I will not be happy if you go through with this.
Well, that may be true if I'm forced to spend time with you when you have this attitude.
It's all my late husband's fault.
Wait, what? I don't understand. What does this have to do with anything?
He liked womanizing around and was always out cheating on me. Not only that, he never once bothered helping me raise Nick.
I still don't get it. Why are you talking about this?
Because being betrayed by the person I loved and raising Nick alone was the hardest thing that ever happened to me.
Well, I can't imagine how difficult that must have been. But I really don't have any idea what this has to do with me. Besides, I can't wait to raise children.
I know that. That is why you became a preschool teacher, isn't it?
Yep, that's right. And if Nick gets busy with work and I need to raise our children on my own, I'm already more than willing to do that.
And what if Nick cheats on you? What will you do then?
Okay, just what is all of this about, huh?
Just tell me. I want to know what you would do if he cheated on you.
I don't know what I would do. I certainly wouldn't be okay with it.
Well, you need to be ready for it to happen and think about what you do. If you haven't thought about it, then you aren't ready to be married.
But that isn't fair. I don't think that's how any of this works.
Just think about it for a week, okay?
I suppose that if I found out that I was being cheated on, I would want a divorce. But I'm just shocked that you're saying any of this kind of stuff to me. Please stop sending me these weird messages.
All right then. If that's really what you want, then I won't talk to you anymore.
I thought that Carrie was just trying to scare me out of this marriage. I was so happy before then, but her words stuck with me for that final week. I did my best to put her words behind me and just focus on the wedding, but after changing into my wedding dress on the day of, I really wasn't sure who was the bad guy anymore.
Hey, Linda, come on, answer me.
What is it, Nick? What do you want from me?
What are you doing right now? We've had to cancel the whole wedding thanks to you. It is a huge mess here.
Oh, really? Well, I am so sorry about that.
Well, if you've calmed down, I would really like to talk to you. I mean, we're still gonna get married, right?
No, we aren't actually.
You're just letting my mom get into your head. You've gotten too paranoid. Don't worry, I promise to keep you from her and protect you. I'll even throw her out of the house if I need to.
Nick, do you really still not understand why I don't want to be married to you?
What do you mean? Of course I do. My mom said some really mean things to you and then you got upset and ran away, right?
She told me that you had a secret love child that you never told me about and that you were going to try and make me raise it. She was the one who told me to go home. At first, I didn't believe a single word that she said, but then she showed me the photo proof, and I had no other choice but to believe her.
A love child? What is this all about?
She literally had proof, Nick. Are you really still going to try and play dumb about all of this?
No, I'm not playing dumb, and I'm not lying at all. My mom just doesn't know what she's talking about. She was lying to you.
Please, you aren't fooling me at all. I know that you had a fling with someone you met at a bar. Tell me I'm wrong.
Really, it's all just a big misunderstanding, I promise.
But you didn't even know about it until it was too late to do anything about the pregnancy and she had the kid. Then she ran away and left you with the child.
Wait, no, please. You've got it all wrong, I promise.
When you downloaded that app, you were just looking for someone who would help take care of the kid for you, weren't you? Then, when you saw that I was a preschool teacher, you thought I would be the perfect mark, didn't you?
Please, no, none of that is true. You're just painting this big paranoid picture. Please don't blow this up larger than it needs to be.
Is that what you think I'm doing? I'm just telling you what your mom told me.
She didn't tell you that. You're wrong. You misunderstood her.
Well, do you realize just how much damage your little drinking habit has caused your life now?
What do you mean by that?
Your mom told me that you told her that you were going to be a dad one night when you came home drunk, but that you weren't ready. And that was when you started blabbing to her about your plan to find someone who would raise your child. You told her everything.
I did what? No, you have got to be kidding me. I didn't really do that, did I? Oh, I don't remember that at all.
And then, after that, you collapsed on the couch and started snoring. Or at least that's what your mom said. She laughed it off at first, but then, when she started to look more into what you were up to, she found out that you were telling the truth.
I can't believe this. Why would I do something so stupid?
Anyways, we both know that your mom isn't the best with her words. She was trying to warn me, but I took what she was saying as some kind of threat.
So then, what exactly did she say to you?
She told me about a week ago that I shouldn't marry you, that she didn't want me to marry you, but I took that as her saying that she didn't approve of our marriage.
So then, this is really all her fault? How could she do that?
But when it was clear that I was still going to go through with the wedding, your mom came to the changing room and talked to me directly. She told me everything, and thanks to that, I was able to escape.
Okay, fine. I shouldn't have kept any secrets from you. I'm sorry. That was wrong of me.
Is that all that you have to say for yourself about this?
But that isn't the whole truth. You don't know everything. The truth is, I was looking for someone to raise my child, and that was why I matched with you in the beginning. But I really do like you. That isn't a lie.
So, you admit it then? You really do have a kid that you didn't tell me about?
I just thought that you would have been mad at me for hiding it.
And so you just let things get this far without ever telling me about your kid? You thought that was better?
You're right. That was wrong of me, and I have no excuse for my behavior.
Well, tell me, just how old is this kid of yours?
She's only 1 year old.
And where have you been hiding her?
I'm renting another apartment and keeping her there. When my mom found out about her, she was fuming mad.
So then, you just left that baby in that apartment all alone?
No, of course not. I'm not crazy. When I couldn't be there, I asked a friend to swing by and take care of the kid when they had time to.
So you just completely sloughed off your fatherly duties and passed them to another person. Again.
I made sure to stop by there every morning and night, I swear.
Are you an idiot? This is a human baby that we're talking about. They are defenseless little people. You have to be with them all the time.
But I was really busy and I didn't know what I was doing at all.
Why weren't you just honest with me from the start?
You mean I should have told you about this kid from the start?
Of course you should have. That would have been the honest thing to do.
No, well, I just didn't even think about that. I'm sorry. But I just liked you so much that I was afraid what would happen if you knew the whole truth. I was scared is all.
Okay, it's decided. I am going to raise your kid.
Are you serious? Really? That's amazing. I promise to help you. I am so happy that you're so understanding about all of this.
Help me? What are you talking about? You won't be in the picture at all.
Wait, what do you mean by that?
You know, I'm terrified to go see what the conditions are like in that apartment where you're raising your daughter in secret. But I won't let it continue. I'm going to raise your child in your place.
What are you talking about? We can just raise the kid together. It'll be perfect.
I want nothing to do with you ever again. Do you understand me? And I certainly don't want to marry you.
But no, please don't do this. I love you.
I don't give a damn about that. You're terrible. Do you know that?
No, please don't say that. I was just so scared. I'm a single dad. Can you blame me?
You're barely even a father, much less a human. I am done with you.
Please, I am so sorry for misleading you.
And I'm calling the police about what you've done.
What do you mean? Having a child out of marriage isn't a crime.
You really don't know anything, do you? You are guilty of child neglect and probably even endangerment.
What does that mean? I've never heard of that in my life.
Google is free. Look it up.
Please, can't we just talk this out?
This whole conversation is just pointless now. Tell me where your secret apartment is and leave me alone.
Well, can't you at least not call the cops on me? Can you promise that first?
Just tell me where the kid is.
Okay, fine, jeez.
I just want you to know that I've decided to disinherit Nick.
Good for you.
And I just wanted to apologize for how clumsy I can be with my words. I never meant to hurt you.
It really is okay. Your intentions are what matter. I'm happy with the way things ended.
I really admire how strongly you handled the whole situation.
I really didn't feel that strong.
Well, you should remember to sue him for his fraud.
Oh, that's a good idea. I'll remember that, but I don't think I can get him to pay from jail.
Well, it's only a year. I'm sure you can get him when he comes out.
I'll do my best.
So then, are you really going to raise his daughter?
Yep, I've already gotten used to having her in the house and we're having great fun.
Oh, thank you so much. I would love to meet her if that's okay with you.
Of course it is. I would be more than happy to introduce you two properly.
Hey, sis. How about you take me with you on your honeymoon? Please! You guys are loaded. You won't notice little old me there. Ruben said he liked your little sister, right? He's so nice and rich. I'm sure he won't mind. Okay? Oh, I can't wait. It's totally awesome having a cool, rich brother-in-law.
What are you talking about? Ruben's grandfather passed away and we've canceled the trip. Everything is on hold while the family decides what to do with his estate.
What? But you had a wedding.
Yes, and he died that night. I told you that, don't you remember? We all told him he was too drunk to drive and even locked his car keys in the hotel's safe. Somehow he convinced a valet to go and buy him some smokes, and while the guy was out, he took a McLaren out on the highway. The rest was played out on the morning news.
Yeah, but he was old. One old dude dying shouldn't be a reason to cancel your honeymoon. Nothing is gonna bring the old guy back. You and Ruben need to jet off and celebrate. And take me with you, of course. I mean, it all sounds a bit far-fetched, doesn't it? Why is he so cut up about his grandfather? The guy was old and sick anyway, wasn't he?
You don't listen to anything I say, do you? Ruben's parents were always too busy to spend much time with him. His father was almost constantly on business trips, and his mother was more in rehab centers than out of them. He was basically raised by his grandfather. So he was more like a father than a grandfather. Okay? Does that kind of make sense? Anyway, we aren't going to just ignore it and traipse off on a honeymoon while he's still grieving.
How about just you and me then, sis? It would be such a shame to waste the chance, don't you think?
No, I don't. What I do think is that it's not only weird, but also extremely presumptuous of someone's sister to think she'd be welcome on someone else's honeymoon.
Well, you don't have to call it a honeymoon, right? Call it whatever you like. I don't mind. Let's just go somewhere. You and me? If you guys are paying, I don't mind where we go.
You need to stop trying to freeload through life. It's time to grow up. You can't just expect people to pay your way just because you smile and act cute around them. You're not a little girl anymore, Eileen.
What's the big deal? If a guy with a lot of money wants to spend it, who's to say he shouldn't?
There's a time and a place for everything.
That's what I'm saying. Let's go.
This is not the time or the place. If you want to go somewhere so badly, spend your own money and go. No one's stopping you.
What?
I'm not discussing it any further. Think about it. Geez, Eileen, if you weren't my sister.
Hey, sis. The weather here is amazing. By the time you guys got here, the rain might have arrived, but it's beautiful right now.
What? Eileen? What do you mean the weather here? Where is here?
I got here first and did a little shopping. Fantastic choice of location. I knew Ruben had great taste.
Like I told you before, we canceled. There is no honeymoon. There won't be until things are sorted out with Ruben's family.
Really? Because I talked to Mom and she said you'd been around their house to borrow a suitcase. You were planning to sneak off without me, weren't you? You can't trick the trickster. I knew you were fibbing. I bet you guys are either in a taxi or already at the airport right now. I know you were planning on leaving today. I'd say I'm a little hurt you try to trick me. But hey, if you take me shopping, I just might forgive you. Anyway, that's enough chit-chat. When are you arriving? The drive from the hotel along the beach to the resort is so cool. The courtesy shuttle stopped to let the security guards sweep it with metal detectors, and while they were doing that, lots of little children came out of the forest and tried to sell us flowers.
Oh, for God's sake.
The guards shoot them away with the butts of their rifles, but as the little scamps hurried back into the trees, there was a lovely rain of petals when one little girl tripped and her flower basket flew into the air. The locals are so welcoming.
Actually, the suitcase was to put some of Ruben's grandfather's things in. We're flying up to his log cabin on Friday to clean it up before putting it on the market.
Huh?
Yes. And from there, we're going down to Florida to see some of his relatives. They own a retirement community in Satellite Beach, and Ruben wants to give a few personal things back to people his grandfather had borrowed from them. It's an end to a very long and complicated life. Ruben wants to make sure there are no loose ends. His grandfather was a complicated man with connections all over the place. We have a box of what look like human rib bones to return to a guy in the home. Ruben told me not to ask too many questions. All I know is that the guy's name is Jeezy Wick and he's 99 years old.
Florida?
Yeah, I've been trying to tell you.
But it's not anywhere near Cebu Island. It's in the opposite direction.
Yes. I don't know what else to say. I've been honest with you from the start. We canceled the honeymoon. We canceled everything. You've decided we didn't, and now it looks like you've gone and done something really stupid.
Canceled everything? That includes the hotel?
Of course. I did it online as soon as we heard about Ruben's grandfather. I told you.
Oh, crap. That really puts me in a bind.
What's it got to do with you? It wasn't your honeymoon or reservations.
'Cause, as I just told you, I'm here in Cebu. I had it all planned. I was gonna surprise you. You wouldn't mind me crashing on the floor, would you? You guys booked the honeymoon suite, right? It would have been more than big enough for the three of us.
You've lost it, Eileen. Even for you, this is crazy. Look, even if we were there, I wouldn't have let you ruin our honeymoon. What's gotten into you? Plus, the hotel would find out we had an undeclared guest and throw us all out.
Oh, they'd never know.
Well, it's pointless arguing about it because we canceled the trip and aren't even in the same country.
Really? You've totally screwed me.
I've screwed you. How is that even possible? The honeymoon had nothing to do with you in the first place. I never once suggested you come too. Like, who does that? Who takes their little sister on their own honeymoon? It kinda defeats the purpose of the newlyweds getting away, right?
Sis, you were leaving me with no choice but to play my trump card.
What's that?
I've just ordered 2 full-course meals at the resort's best restaurant. It's $400 each.
And what's the trump move?
I paid for it with your credit card.
What? My credit card? You stole it. I couldn't find it last night, but I didn't have time to search properly. I just assumed it would turn up. I can't believe you. What's happened to turn you into such a horrible person?
Oops, my bad. When you came to borrow the suitcase, I accidentally took it from your purse. Sorry.
You dirty little piece of crap. How could you?
Looks like I'm gonna have a nice holiday after all, huh? Bye-bye. I'll post some photos, so be sure to like them. Okay, sis? Allison! I just tried to pay and the credit card doesn't work. Declined. I tried until the clerk got angry. Sis! I don't know what to do. Didn't you pay your credit card bill? I can't believe you'd be so irresponsible as to let it go into default. What have you been doing? Hello? Allie, I really need you to check your phone.
Well, of course it was declined. That's what happens when you cancel it.
You just said you assumed it would turn up.
Yeah, but I took the precaution to cancel it and got a new one just in case. Imagine if some revolting criminal had it at their disposal and used it to buy expensive food at high-class restaurants. Some of those places cost upwards of $500 a meal. I'm not going to be the sucker who gets stuck with the bill.
No way!
What, you didn't know that was possible? I just went online, entered the details, and it was done instantly. It used to be that you had to call the customer center and spend all day on the phone listening to John Denver or something.
Are you making fun of me? I'm finished. What can I do? I managed to calm the hotel manager down. I told him I'd get the money transferred tomorrow. $1,000 of my own money. That's gonna have me housebound for weeks.
Hey, Eileen?
Yeah?
I was just wondering, are you there with someone?
What? Why do you ask?
It's just a few things you said. It gave the impression that you weren't there alone. You had 2 full-course meals. I know you. You don't eat that much, so I can't imagine even you letting so much food go to waste. And I doubt you paid for the plane tickets. For a moment, I had the horrible feeling that maybe you charged your ticket to my credit card too, but I checked, and that, at least, you didn't. So it only leaves one other possibility that I can think of. You're traveling with someone and they have paid for everything so far. Am I right?
Yeah. My boyfriend. He's here too. I wanted to surprise you when you arrived.
Your boyfriend. Things don't really add up. It's all a bit strange.
Why? What's so strange? People go on holidays with their boyfriends all the time.
That's not what I mean.
Well, then what?
It's just that I saw your fiancé Jack this morning. We were taking the subway on our way to the airport. Even though it was Martin Luther King Day, there he was getting off the subway as we were getting on. He was wearing a suit. I asked him about it and he said he'd been asked to come into the office. Something about foreign clients. So, who the hell are you there with? You'd better come clean. You know you're terrible at lying, and it always makes it much worse. So who the hell are you with? You aren't... No, it's not possible. You aren't cheating on your fiancé, are you? You're supposed to be getting married this summer.
Yeah, when I said boyfriend, I didn't mean it like that. I meant that I'm here with a friend who just happens to be a boy. That's all. There's nothing strange about it. Nothing anyone needs to go talking about, that's for sure.
You've got a fiancé back here and you're traveling halfway around the world with a male friend? You gotta be joking.
Yeah, what's wrong with that? It's only a problem if you decided to make it one. Just let it be, please?
There's everything wrong with it. And speaking of wrong, you said you were planning to spend the time there sleeping on the floor of our hotel room. Am I remembering correctly? And you didn't think we would object to all of that? Not just the invasion of privacy on our honeymoon, but also that you were there with another guy?
We were planning to slip in after you guys were asleep and then leave in the morning before you woke up. It was a perfect plan. I was sure it would have worked out just as I imagined.
You were so stingy that you were willing to risk all that just to save on the cost of a hotel room? Mom and Dad didn't raise you to be such a cheap user. You've got money, haven't you? And if you don't, you can't expect newlyweds on their honeymoon to let you sleep on the floor with a man they've never even met. A man who isn't your fiancé. I'd be impressed by your boldness if I wasn't gonna kill you for stealing my credit card.
Sis, can we just keep this between the two of us?
Ruben was with me this morning.
Can we just keep this between the three of us?
You've got to be kidding. It goes without saying that I'm telling Jack. You can't do what you've done and expect to get away with it.
No, you can't do that. He's such a good catch. Son of the president, high salary, destined to take over the company.
Sorry, Ruben is on the phone to him right now.
What? Why is he doing that? Stop him.
He's in the middle of telling Jack what's happening. I can hear Jack shouting down the other end of the phone. Ooh, sounds furious.
Oh, for God's sake, no!
Yup, sounds like he already suspected you were cheating. I guess this is the evidence he was waiting for.
No way!
Yep, I'm afraid so. It doesn't look good. What were you thinking? One last fling before getting married? Oh, and hey, it would appear that Jack wasn't actually working. He was about to meet with the PI he had tailing you. You're well and truly busted, it would seem.
He had me followed?
Well, yeah, as far as the airport at least. There's no coming back from this one.
Jack broke off our engagement. He wants the ring back. He told me I have to pay for the last-minute cancellation of the chapel and reception venue. You have no idea how much that's gonna cost. He invited clients and partners from all over the country. It was gonna be one of the biggest weddings this town had ever seen. Sis, you've gotta help me. I can't pay for that. I'll be ruined. The cost of the invitations alone was eye-watering. You've gotta help me. You didn't treat me to a holiday, so you owe me one. You've gotta do something. Just this once. Please? I'm begging you. You wouldn't leave your own little sister like this, would you? Come on, Allie. You've gotta help me out. Sis? I tried talking to Mom and Dad. I thought they'd listen. I thought they'd say it was gonna be okay. But they told me to pack my bags and get out. They said it's me that got myself into this mess, so I'd have to think of a way out. What can I do? I don't even have a fraction of the money it'll cost. You'll help me, won't you? I need somewhere to live. I got nowhere to go. Please. You guys are loaded, aren't you? You can afford a little place downtown, right? I won't be there forever, just until I get back on my feet. Just until I find the next Mr. Right. You know me, it won't take long.
Eileen?
I'll start looking right away. I saw some beautiful little bungalows down by the marina. I'll let you know when I find the perfect one.
You're on your own. Ruben and I won't give you a cent.
What? Hang on. What do you mean? We've always had each other's backs, right? You and I, sisters against the world. Sisters forever.
You're delusional. After all the crap you pulled. Of course, this was just the final straw. I've put up with your selfish demands for years. Ever since we were kids, I've had to clean up after you. Often literally.
I'm really screwed. You gotta help me. I've got no one else to turn to. Just this once. Help me out and I'll never ask you for anything again. I promise. Allison? Okay. How about a loan? I'll pay you back. You know I will. Ask Ruben. Can you ask him? You will, right? Say you will. Please.
I'm blocking your number. Bye-bye and good luck.
Allison!
My parents wonder if Eileen turned out to be so self-centered because of the way our grandmother doted on her. She loved us both, but it was Eileen that she went the extra mile for. She'd buy her anything she wanted. Eileen would demand toys and our grandmother would buy them. Eileen would just throw most of them in the trash the next day. It produced the kind of selfish and spoiled little brat that you were just introduced to. She just grew up like that. Every time she put her hand out, Grandma would put money in it. Then Grandma died, and Eileen started finding men to do the same. Then when neither myself or my parents would pay for her, she found some unsuspecting guy to treat her to trips and fancy dinners. The poor guy genuinely didn't know she was engaged, he says. I believed him. Eileen can be very deceitful and persuasive when she wants to. Anyway, when he found out, he didn't want to have anything more to do with her either. So next she tried to latch onto a wealthy older man, but he was married, and when the wife found out, she hired thugs to smash Eileen's meager little apartment to pieces. She finally had to bite the bullet and get a real job. And another. I heard she's working 16 to 18 hours a day to not only make ends meet, but to pay back the massive debt for the wedding. Some days I'm tempted to reach out to her. Then I remember the credit card and the lies, and I think she got what she deserves. How long do you think she should suffer?
Wendy, babe, I know it's been a long time since you and I had a proper date, but have you been looking outside recently? You know what? I'm sure you have. I'm sure you've been staring at the night sky. I think about all those times that you spent with me. Those were really magical moments. It's such a shame that you would just throw them away like that. Well, look, I know that you've been a good girl trying to remember how amazing your ex-boyfriend is. I'm pretty sure that you would have noticed bit by bit that the moon is starting to show itself, right? I've been doing the calculations myself, and it's a full moon tonight. You know what that means? It means my lust is gonna be that much more uncontrollable tonight. You're gonna be in for a good plowing when I come over there. I hope you're looking forward to it.
Adam, you are the most disgusting person I've ever had to talk to. Do you actually think I'm going to let you into my house and let you do that to me? Just who do you think I am? I have a lot more respect for myself than that, you know.
What are you talking about? Being able to take a ride on my wood is one of the highest honors that you could receive in this world. You should be grateful that I'm giving you the privilege.
Shut the hell up! I'm getting sicker and sicker the more you talk about that nonsense. I'm not your little plaything, Adam. I'm not here to sit and bark at your every command.
You really got quite the attitude ever since we broke up. I have to say, I like the old you better.
There is no old me. There was the naive me, and then there was the me that found out what you've been up to.
Call it whatever you want. The fact of the matter is that you used to love a good pounding. It was one of the best things about our relationship, right? What happened under the sheets was absolutely intoxicating. I'm telling you right now, you're probably one of the best girls I've ever been with. And I know I was the same for you. Don't tell me that you don't want to have a little bit of fun like we used to. I know you're still keen on me.
Just shut your mouth. You don't know me at all. And last I checked, you had a girlfriend, right? If you want to do those types of things, then why don't you go do them with her? You don't need to bother me during my day.
Oh, come on. You and I both know we need a bit of variety every now and then. And think about it, she can't do the things that you can. I mean, I really taught you well. You were such a quick learner, not like my kind girlfriend. I mean, she's hot and everything, but she just doesn't pick it up as easily as you do.
Stop talking about us that way. We're not some toys that you get to play around with.
Yeah, right, says you. That's the most hilarious thing I've heard. It's like a little kid saying that he's not a little kid anymore. Anyway, look, I know how this game works. What you're doing right now is playing hard to get. You want me to chase you a little before you actually give up the goods, right? Don't worry. This is something that I'm used to. I know exactly what buttons to press and how to press them too. You're lucky that I know you so well.
Shut the hell up, Adam. Stay the hell away from me. I don't want anything to do with you.
Yeah, come on, give me a little bit more than that. That's that feisty energy that I absolutely love. Tell me how much you hate me. Tell me how much I disgust you.
I'm serious, Adam. Stay the hell away from me.
That's the spirit. Oh, keep telling me more. You keep going at this pace and I'll probably be in my car in a matter of minutes. Hey, Wendy, how are you? It's been a while since I've been able to contact you. I'm sorry, as you know, I'm a very busy guy. As it happens, I've got some free time today, and I was wondering if you would like to go to a restaurant with me. There is a special place that I've been meaning to check out for a while. It's Italian. You like Italian, right?
Oh my god, Ben, thanks. Are you actually inviting me out to dinner tonight? That would mean the world to me. You have no idea how good the timing is.
Well, would you look at that? Seems like you're just as keen to meet me as I am to meet you.
Trust me, you've got no idea what I'm dealing with right now. I've been looking for an excuse to get out of this house all day.
Why is that? Is sitting inside all day starting to affect your mood or something?
No, I've just got some annoying pest that I have to deal with. Some loser that doesn't take no for an answer.
Oh, I know what is going on here. This is that ex-boyfriend that you've been talking about, right?
Yeah, seems like you know it. I'm telling you right now, this guy just doesn't stop. I really don't know what to do about this. Every time I tell him no, he thinks I'm trying to tease him or something. Like all of this is a little game. He doesn't understand that I'm serious about this.
I really don't know what is up with that guy. I don't know why he's so obsessed with you. I mean, don't get me wrong, I think you're an amazing girl and everything, but he's got his own girlfriend, right? He decided that he would cheat on you to be with someone else, so why isn't he satisfied with that?
He's got some stupid way of thinking that cheating is okay. He tried to argue with me about it when I first found out that he was cheating. He said it was just a natural part of being a human and that I was overreacting. He then said that I could cheat on him if I really wanted to. Just what type of guy says that to his own girlfriend? It just shows that he doesn't care about me at all.
Yeah, look, I've known a lot of people in my lifetime, and I've never met someone like that before. He's really got an extreme way of thinking.
Tell me about it. Anyway, everything's fine. Hopefully, when he realizes I'm not home today, he's going to finally get the message. Hopefully.
Wendy, what the hell is going on? Do you know how long I've been standing outside your door knocking? I've been here for hours. I've been waiting for you to come home. It is absolutely freezing out here. Do you really want me to get a cold?
I couldn't care less what happens to you, Adam. I told you that I'm not interested. You have a girlfriend now. You made your decision. You wanted to be with her. So be it. Just leave me alone. I don't need you harassing me every day of my life.
What are you talking about right now? Don't you see that I'm doing you a favor? It's an honor to be able to sleep with me, and you're actually turning me down?
Who the hell do you think you are? I'm not going to waste my time with a guy that thinks it's okay to cheat. You have your views on how a relationship should be, and I have mine. Let's just keep it at that and move on. I don't know why you have to be so obsessed with me all the time.
Because you just don't get it, Wendy. You really don't. I don't see what you have against this. Do you really think it's that bad for me to see you while I already have a partner? There are plenty of cultures out there where the guy has multiple wives. He can have up to 9 wives. What do you have to say about people like that? Are you seriously telling me that what they're doing is wrong?
Look, that's their culture. Just because another culture does things a certain way doesn't mean that we have to do it as well. If you think it's okay to do the things that you do, why don't you just move out of the country, Adam? Go move to a place where your horrid behavior is accepted.
Oh, you're so naive, aren't you? It's amusing, though. I know deep down inside you want me. You can't fight it, baby. This is biology at work. You've got this distorted sense of righteousness stopping you from doing what you really want to do, and in all honesty, I like it. It's kind of sexy. I always liked this little hard-to-get game that I've played with you. It's almost what made our relationship so boring. The moment you and I started dating, you almost gave up way too easily. Now that we're in the situation that we're in, I can actually have a bit of fun.
Just shut up, Adam! Shut the hell up! I'm not doing this for your amusement. I'm doing this because I actually hate you.
Well, if that's true, you better be careful what you say to me. You know what I'm capable of doing if you ever get on my bad side, right? I'm pretty sure that I don't need to remind you. Hey, Wendy, is everything okay? You told me about what happened with your ex-boyfriend and how he was at your house yesterday. I still can't help but be worried if he's doing something today. Were you able to get home all right? You know, you really should have let me give you a lift. What if something happened to you?
Hey, Ben. Look, everything's fine. I got home safely and nothing seems to be out of the ordinary. I guess that guy finally gave up.
Well, that's good to hear. I gotta tell you right now, Wendy, I've never heard of a situation like this before. I mean, this guy really is something, you know? How do you do it? How do you put up with something like this?
I ask myself that every day. It's like he lives in his own world. He really believes that I'm into him, no matter how many times I tell him that I'm not.
Are you sure that this is something that you want to put up with forever? Why don't you just block the guy? You can get him out of your life instantly, or even get a restraining order on him as well.
I hear where you're coming from, but it's not that simple. You see, when you're in a relationship with someone, you do certain things. Certain things that you're not proud of. Obviously, if I thought I was going to be with him forever, I wouldn't have minded doing those things. But I had no idea that he would cheat on me.
What are you trying to say right now? What things did he do?
Well, look, I'm a little embarrassed to say this, but there are a couple of photos on his phone. A couple of private photos that I don't want people knowing about. He knows that I would absolutely hate it if something like that got out to the public. He's using it as leverage against me.
I see what's going on. So if you actually blocked this guy, you're afraid that he would release those photos, huh? You're afraid that you're going to be exposed for everyone to see on the internet?
Pretty much. I don't want him putting me out there, making me out to be some sort of skank. Or maybe I end up being on some advertisement on the side of some adult video. I really put a lot of effort into those photos. I'd hate to wake up one day and get a bunch of messages from my friends asking me what's going on.
I can't believe guys like this actually exist. It's making me sick to my stomach. Oh, I wish I could do something about it.
Thanks, Ben. You really are a nice guy, you know? I really appreciate how much you care about me and how much you're willing to listen to my problems.
Well, hey, at the moment, I'm just doing it as your friend, but in all honesty, I wish I could do it a little bit more than that.
What are you talking about?
Well, look, Wendy, I've only known you for a short period of time. We've only had a couple of dates together, but I don't know if you know this, but I like you. Like, I really like you.
You do?
Yeah, and hearing what's happening to you just makes me so sad. I really feel like this isn't something that you should be putting up with. What this guy's doing is just straight up wrong. He should be ashamed of himself. He should be ashamed of himself for playing with a girl's feelings like this.
There aren't a lot of guys that support me that way.
Why don't we make this one official?
I'm sorry?
Yeah, I want us to be a thing, Wendy. I want you to be my girlfriend.
Are you sure about that? A guy like you could choose anyone, and you're going to choose someone like me?
Well, it's because I'm the type of guy that can choose anyone that I'm sure that you're the girl that I want to be with. What do you say? Will you be my girlfriend? Oh my god, you're just so boring. How dare you do what you did yesterday, leaving me out there in the cold dark all on my own? You're lucky you're so sexy, you know? If you weren't, there's no way that I would have forgiven you for doing something like that.
Adam, I'm sick of you harassing me. I want you to stay the hell away from me.
Or what? What are you gonna do about it?
Well, you know how I couldn't see you last night? Do you know there's a reason that I was making you sit out there in the cold? The fact of the matter is that I have a boyfriend. I've got someone I'm with. So I want you to leave me alone.
Yeah, okay. Do you think that's gonna stop me? I don't care if you have a damn boyfriend. I don't care if he's a roided out jock that could beat the crap out of me. What do you think I have? I've got all those spicy photos of yours. That's the ultimate leverage. Are you really gonna risk having your photos on the internet? If I were you, I wouldn't. So better do the right thing and do as I say. Well, let me tell you this. If you do anything like that, I'll make sure you're fired from our company, Adam. I'm sorry, what now? You heard me. This is Ben. Do you have any idea who I am? Let me think about that. Nope, are you some hobo that lives on the street? I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure that Wendy would have just chosen the person that would become her boyfriend the fastest. She actually thinks that something like that's gonna get rid of me. I wouldn't be acting so triumphant if I were you. You're Adam that works in human resources, right? You work at Blue Company? What the hell? How do you know that? Are you stalking me or something? I'm the CEO of the company and you don't even know who I am. I think that's grounds to finally get rid of you. What the hell? Is this actually happening? Oh, no way that this is true. Am I actually talking to my boss? You sure are. Now listen here. This is what I want to happen. First of all, you're gonna delete every single photo on that phone of yours. I'm gonna have you handed in for an inspection when I see you at the company next week. The next thing I want you to do is to leave Wendy alone. You're not gonna contact her ever again. She's my girlfriend now, and I won't have anyone harassing her. Oh my god, I can't believe that this is happening. Let me tell you right now, if you fail to do as I say, you can consider yourself fired. Do you understand that? But sir, do you understand that? Okay, fine. Yes, I get it, jeez. Good. Now, I don't want to be having this conversation again.
I know you might be thinking that I knew Ben was the CEO of Adam's company, but honestly, I had no idea. Ben just happened to be someone I met on a dating app. He told me he was the CEO on our first date, but he didn't tell me he was the CEO of Blue Company. After he confessed to me that he had feelings for me, he said that he wanted to come over. There was something on his mind, and he had a feeling he knew who this Adam person was. And what do you know? It turns out to be the exact guy that's been working at his company. You might be thinking that things worked out for him from that point on, but the truth of the matter is that Ben has been thinking about firing Adam for a long time now. Apparently, he's been hitting on people in the workplace, and they've been getting very frustrated that he's still there. He was quickly kicked out of the job and is struggling to find a new one. As for Ben and I, our relationship just gets better and better. It's even gotten to the point where I've met his parents. I don't want to be too hasty about this, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna get married.
Linda, hi there. I was just wondering if you had some time to chat with me really quick.
Oh, well, if it isn't Harriet, of course we can talk. What is it that is on your mind?
Well, I just wanted to let you know that Todd and I have decided on the date for the wedding.
Well, then I suppose that some congratulations are in order then, aren't they?
Thank you very, very much. That really does mean a lot to me. I certainly hope that you and I can get along in the future and be there for Todd when he needs us.
Oh, well, I certainly appreciate the sentiment. But I just have no idea what I could even give to Todd, let alone you.
Any advice you might have would certainly be appreciated.
Well, how about this? The first thing you can do is quit your job.
I'm sorry, what?
You want to make sure that you're there for my son, right? Well, how are you supposed to be there for him if you're at work all day? Think about it. Just who do you think is going to take care of all the housekeeping if you're not at home to do it all of the time?
Oh, I understand now. But Todd and I actually usually just split up the chores and do them together.
Are you kidding me? Do you honestly subject my poor little boy to menial work like that? I mean, you do know that he makes far more money than you do, don't you?
Of course I know that, but I just figure that it's best to save up as much as we can, since you never know what life might throw at you.
Is Todd really okay with all of this?
Well, if he isn't okay with our current setup, he certainly hasn't said anything to me about it at all.
Well, he might not have the guts to say something to you, but I do. It's a woman's job to clean the house and cook for her husband so that he doesn't have anything to worry about when he comes home. I mean, cooking is one of the most important things that you need to learn. You can't have a healthy home if you don't learn how to cook. I certainly hope that you at least know that much.
Well, I have certainly always been interested in improving my skills in the kitchen.
Your kitchen skills aren't the only thing that matter. You'll also need to make sure to keep the house clean. Todd has always been sensitive to things in the air, and you can't have a stuffy house or else he'll never be comfortable. Have you thought about that?
Of course I've thought about that. I know how bothered Todd's lungs can get, and I always do my best to make sure the house is properly ventilated.
Well, I just want you to know that I won't settle for anything less than the perfect housewife for my son. So you had better be prepared to take care of him just how he needs. I guess you could say that I'm just a bit concerned is all.
I promise to do my best to take care of the house.
Well, thank you so much for saying that, dear. That really does make me happy. Of course, I know that what we both want is for Todd to be taken care of. Just make sure that you're thinking of him in everything that you do.
Okay, I understand. I'm so glad that we were able to have this talk. I promise you that I'll try my best.
Yes. I guess that I'll just have to see about that, won't I? But at least you seem to have the energy necessary for this kind of life. Either way, I think this will be quite entertaining.
Well, I just hope that I can put my energy to good use and make you proud.
I don't exactly have the highest hopes for you, but your showing willingness to change is encouraging. Harriet, are you there, dear? I just wanted to thank you so much for stopping by my house yesterday.
The pleasure was all mine, and I just wanted to thank you for all those wonderful snacks. Todd had a couple this morning with his coffee and said that they were really, really good.
Wait a second. Todd ate cookies with his breakfast this morning?
Yeah, he did. Just as a sweet little treat to go along with his coffee. You know how he always likes to take it black.
I see. And you didn't do anything to stop him. You didn't tell him that that wasn't something you should be eating for breakfast.
Well, I mean, it's the weekend, and I figured that he just wanted something sweet was all. It's not that big of a deal, right?
What is the matter with you? I mean, is that what you would call a healthy way to start the day? You know, I thought you were looking just a little tired when you came over yesterday. Don't tell me that it's because you haven't been eating anything healthy.
We're eating fine, I promise. In fact, we went out for a nice healthy brunch a little later.
Oh, but I still feel so nervous about it. Tell me, did you cook last night? Did he like it? Did he eat everything? I just get the feeling like you might be giving him something that he doesn't actually like eating.
Todd always eats whatever I put in front of him, and he always compliments my cooking.
Well, that's just because he's polite. Trust me, I've been married a long, long time. I know these things. Maybe you should just think this through just a bit more.
I guess I'll try to make sure that everything is tasty.
You know, dear, this really was just a thought that I've had for a while, but do you really think that you're cut out for marriage?
I'm sorry?
I just don't think that you and Todd go well together. It seems to me like you're introducing a lot of bad changes to his lifestyle.
I'm really sorry to disagree with you, but I just don't think that that is true. I mean, I feel like the two of us are always having a good time. To be honest, I think there are a lot of things that Todd and I do and share that you might not see. Please don't judge us quite yet.
Why not? If you haven't met my expectations now, then why do you think that you ever would in the future? I just really think it would be in both of your best interest if you called off the wedding.
I really don't know how else to say this, but we're definitely not going to call off the wedding.
Trust me, it's for the best. If you guys insist on going through with it, I would go ahead and get ready for the worst.
But why? I don't really get what is making you say that. What do you think it is that doesn't work between us?
I think I've made myself very clear. Don't question me just because you don't want to have to give back all those wedding presents.
Linda, don't you think that you're being just a bit mean to me right now? I have already told you that Todd and I don't have any plans to cancel our wedding.
Oh dear, perhaps I'm not explaining this well. The last thing I would want is for you to misunderstand me. I'm just giving you a little friendly advice. Isn't this what you wanted from me? I don't think you should be getting so upset over this.
I'm not upset, and while I appreciate the advice, I'm going to choose not to follow it. Although I do understand that you're against Todd and I being married.
No. I'm not against anything or anyone. I just don't think that you are a good fit for each other is all. I think I'm well within my rights to feel that way, don't I?
I suppose so. I'm not going to tell you how you should feel about me or Todd and I together.
Exactly, and all I'm doing is giving a little friendly word of advice for both of your futures. I know that we talked about this a bit yesterday, but do you enjoy your job? Is it fun?
Yes, like I told you yesterday, I do really actually enjoy my job.
I see. And I remember you said that even if you were to have a child, you'd like to return to work as soon as it was feasible, right? I was just thinking about that, and I think that you might not be suited for parenthood if you really feel that way. I mean, the only reason Todd is the way he is because of the love that his father and I were able to give him. But if you aren't able to give that same kind of love to your own child, well, I just don't think that it would be very fair to give someone that kind of life.
Both of my parents worked and found time to spend with me and raise me well.
Oh, no. Dear, there you go again, getting the wrong idea. I wasn't speaking about you or your family at all. I was just talking about society in general, you see. I know that your parents did the best they could given the circumstances and that you turned out about as best you could given the limitations.
I really don't appreciate the way that you're saying that. I think my parents did their best to raise me, and I also think that they did a fine job.
Well, I suppose we can agree to disagree. But then again, only one of us has actually raised any children before. The thing that a child really needs from when they're born until they become an adult is their mother by their side.
I'm just saying that it's possible to give a child everything they need to grow up healthily and work at the same time.
Well, I guess we'll just have to see if the way you feel changes after you actually have a child of your own. Anyways, I just think that you should really talk with Todd about your future together. Then I think you need to ask yourself if you can really give him the support that he needs.
I see. Well, thank you so much for your valuable input. I really appreciate it.
Of course, dear. It really is my pleasure. There is nothing that Glenn and I want more than for you and Todd to be happy. So I'm just so glad that we got to have this chat. And I just really want you to think this through before you two have your wedding. Just think it through for me, okay?
I see. Well, I'm glad we had this talk too. Now I feel like I really understand how you feel about me. Anyways, you should just know that you have nothing to worry about. I just want you to know that no matter what happens, Todd and I are going to get through things together.
Well, you certainly are quite persistent, I will give you that. But I just want to remind you that I am Todd's mother, and I do know what is best for him. But very well, if you want to find out the hard way, then be my guest.
I promise that I will work hard to make sure that nothing goes the way you said.
Hello there, Harriet. How are you doing on this lovely, lovely day? I'm sure that you must be thrilled to have this kind of weather on your wedding day.
Good morning, Linda. Yes, the weather really did come out for Todd and I today, didn't it?
I would certainly say so. Now tell me, are you at the venue getting things ready for the big moment right now?
I'm actually in the middle of having my hair and makeup done as we speak.
I see. Well, it looks to me as if you are in for just a wonderful wedding today, then, aren't you? I bet that everyone you invited is really looking forward to it, too.
I would certainly hope so. I've gotten several lovely messages from friends, family, and loved ones, all congratulating us on this big step that we're taking.
Oh my, well, isn't that just absolutely lovely for you? Although I was just wondering how you felt about the fact that neither Glenn or I are going to be there today. I certainly hope that our absence doesn't shock any of the guests or cause any nasty rumors to go flying around.
I'm sorry, what do you mean by that?
Do you really need me to type out the same thing again? Glenn and I are not going to be attending your wedding today. Not only that, I'm just going to see to it that the two of you get a divorce anyways, so I don't really see the point in going. And I'm sure that everyone else who's showing up will get the picture when they show up and see that we're not there.
Oh, I see. No, I understand. I was just confused as to what you meant. After all, Glenn is already here and doesn't look like he's going to be leaving anytime soon.
Wait, Glenn is there right now.
That's right. Although he told me that you wouldn't be able to make it today on account of the bout of explosive diarrhea that you're dealing with. So sorry to hear about that. I certainly hope that you get well soon, though.
Hold on just a second. Are you telling me that you don't really care if I show up to your wedding?
Well, of course it would normally bother me, but since Glenn is here to stand in for both of you, I think we'll be fine. Thank you so much for letting me know that you won't be here in advance, though. We can put away the seat that we'd reserved for you. So it really is no problem.
What are you talking about? I mean, what about the photos? I won't be at any of them.
Well, again, Glenn explained why you won't be able to make it. And while we would love to have you here, it sounds like you'd be spending most of the time in the bathroom anyways.
Harriet, are you there?
Oh, Linda. Well, certainly. What is it that you want to talk about?
Are you still at work? Can you talk?
I can talk right now. What's on your mind?
Well, the truth is that I just really want to apologize for a lot of things. I said a lot of mean things to you, and I just want you to know that I was in a bad place when I said them and that I am very sorry.
So you didn't actually mean any of what you said?
That's right. And I know that Glenn and Todd were both so upset that I wasn't able to attend your wedding. I just wanted to let you know that I realize how wrong I've been acting.
I see. Well, it is nice to hear you say that.
Can you find it in your heart to forgive me? I promise to try and be the best mother-in-law I can be.
Well, it is a very nice offer, but I'm gonna have to turn it down. I mean, I know that the only reason you're apologizing is because Glenn is sick of you, and Todd said he'd stop talking to you, right?
No! Oh, no, dear. There you go again, getting me all wrong. I really just do want to try and be your friend, I swear.
Oh, really? Because it certainly didn't feel that way when you were saying all these terrible, cruel things to me earlier. I mean, you even canceled coming to the wedding at the last minute.
I know I did, but I just apologized for it, remember? So we're okay, right?
Do you really think that all of your problems are gonna go away just because you said sorry? Glenn already explained to me that you were never planning on showing up. I know that you tried to convince him not to go either, so that you could try and sabotage my wedding and make people talk and spread rumors.
But I really am so sorry about that.
Be that as it may, I'm afraid I'm not ready to forgive you and let everything go just like that.
Please don't be like this. I mean, if you don't forgive me for what I did, then I might not ever see my son again. And Glenn might not ever want to say another word to me. Please, you have to help me out here.
I am very sorry to hear about all of that, but the fact is that that isn't any of my business. The only reason all of this is happening to you right now is because of the way that you acted.
I know that. I know that I shouldn't have done what I did. But I just thought that you might be able to let things go. I thought you wanted us to be friends.
I did once, but it is way too late for me to be able to trust you now.
Harriet, please. Isn't there any way that we could just let all of this be water under the bridge? I mean, Todd is my only child, and you're going to take him from me. Can't you understand how I feel?
You know, I never told you this before, but Todd and Glenn both warned me about you. I thought that they were being overly dramatic, but you proved them right.
But I didn't know what I was doing. I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking about the big picture at all.
Be that as it may, that doesn't mean that I have to give it to you. You told me that you didn't think Todd and I belonged together. You told me that you didn't even think I was cut out for motherhood. I did my best to take what you were saying in stride, but it was too much. I mean, you literally tried to sabotage our wedding by not showing up.
Harriet, please. I know what I did, and I am so sorry for all of it. I swear to you. Please, I know that you and Todd are a great match for each other. I see that now, and I promise to never tell you to break up again.
Well, that is nice of you to say now, but I wasn't planning on breaking up with Todd no matter what you said, positive or negative. I know that I care enough to be a good wife and mother, and I don't need your approval to know that anymore. I know that I am enough.
Please, you have to forgive me. I am begging you right now. I promise to never again talk badly about you for as long as I live.
You can say or do whatever you want, Linda. It won't change anything. You told me that you were worried things were going to blow up in my face. Well, how does it feel to have that happen to you now? I just want you to know that I don't regret a single thing. After that, Linda's furious husband continued to give her the cold shoulder. Linda continued to beg for forgiveness, but I never budged. Eventually, she finally settled down and stopped asking. Now I hear that she hardly ever leaves her house unless she has to. I have no idea if she really realizes just how badly she was acting,
Either way, I don't want anything more to do with her as long as I live. I would rather focus on being happily married and being the best wife I can, while also being true to myself. Of course, I am sad that I could never get along with my mother-in-law, but Todd and I get so much support from so many other sources. I know that I have what it takes to make everyone cheering us on proud. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to see more content like this.